Maxie's reading a book to Avery, who is transfixed by Maxie's princess voice. Surprisingly, it's not terribly different from Maxie's regular voice.
So Avery's okay, she's not fussy.
She's still blissfully unaware of everything that's going on. Any news?
No. Just about to make a phone call that I really wish I didn't have to make.
So, how was the wedding of the century?
Brace yourself, Olivia. There was no wedding.
Why not?
Sonny's been shot.
I don't understand. You said that you had Sonny stabilized.
You just said that his blood volume was going up.
Just let him finish. His blood volume will go up once the treatment takes effect, but unfortunately the bullet is lodged right near Sonny's spine. There are risks involved with the surgery given the location of the bullet up against Sonny's spine.
Do we have options?
Well, I'm going to do an extensive test. CT scans, MRI. I need to know the exact location before I can give a prognosis.
I get that you don't have all the answers, but I really need you to tell me what the possible risks are. I really need to know what we're up against.
Is my head going to be paralyzed?
You know, what you and Maxie were saying earlier about how much Michael loves Sonny, how deep down he's loyal to him, I know that's true. I think that part of what fueled Michael's anger at Sonny was guilt. Because he still does love Sonny, even after what happened with AJ. And it would just be awful if after losing one father, Michael loses his other father as well.
You do whatever you have to do to save Sonny's mobility.
We're going to try.
You know Sonny. He is a proud man. He has to make a full recovery. Any other outcome is unacceptable.
No, he's going to lose it. My dad can't be paralyzed.
No one said anything about him being paralyzed.
Michael is right. It's not going to do anybody any good to jump to conclusions, okay? But I'm not going to lie to you. Given the location of the bullet, it's concerning. But there's a multitude of factors that could affect the outcome. But right now, it's too early to draw any conclusions.
Wait, but you're gonna take the bullet out, right? You're gonna...
Not necessarily. Sometimes surgery is contraindicated, given the location of the bullet. So right now, everybody just needs to take a breath. Try and stay calm. This could be a while.
We understand. Just please try and help him. Okay?
We're gonna do everything we can, Carly.
Sonny's in feelings with Patrick, you know that.
Since Avery's happy with Maxie upstairs, I'm gonna run to the Quartermains. Get a change of clothes for Michael in case, you know, he has to stay the night at the hospital.
I'm sure he'd appreciate that.
Okay. Mark, you gonna be okay?
Yeah. I know Dante. He won't rest until he finds whoever's responsible for shooting Sonny.
What's it going to take for you to sign those papers and officially end your marriage?
It seems simple enough, doesn't it? I just can't seem to make myself.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, it's quite all right. We were only discussing failed marriages. Why don't you tell us about Sonny and Carly's latest trip to the altar? I can't believe that Michael went. I bet his real father is rolling over in his grave.
There was no wedding.
You're kidding. Carly came to her senses?
Not exactly.
What a travesty. Avery's too young to understand, luckily, but Morgan must be beside himself, and so must Michael. Not that any of this is a surprise to anybody, including Sonny. He deals in violence. It was only a matter of time before he ended up on the receiving end.
Organized crime is a cancer. I haven't met Sonny, but I can't forget how they strong-armed me into that world years ago.
You were involved with the mob?
They called themselves a cartel, but it was the same basic premise. Smuggling, extortion, murder. I had to fight real hard to get out. I was lucky to escape with my life.
I wonder if Sonny's going to be that lucky.
Epiphany said the bullet is very close to Sonny's spinal cord. There's a possibility of paralysis.
Wow, it sounds pretty dire.
I want to get a change of clothes for Michael, and then I'm going to head over to the hospital.
Please remind Michael that the Quartermains are always here for him.